All right, yo, what's going on, everybody? Jason Trio here with Bittrio.com. Today is, what day is it? Friday, February 11th, 2022. And we got to bring some hype back in Axie Infinity. Now, Axie Infinity just did a lot of wild stuff here, and they booted out so much of the SLP that can be earned in the game. The quest, the daily quest, it's gone. The daily quest is gone in Axie Infinity. You can no longer earn in the daily quest. The adventure mode, well, it looks like it's still here, but you can no longer earn SLP in adventure mode. The only way to earn is through arena. Now that's a good and a bad thing. You see SLP went up on a little pump here from less than a penny to 3 cents now, so it 3 times over. And if you were like me, you could have just 3x'd your money, dude. When I was hopping up into SLP, you could have 3x'd your money. Now, is this the end of the pump? I don't think so. I think we're gonna go back up to 10 cents and probably stay around 10 cents. But even 5 cents is probably all right for Axie. I think 5 cents will be respectable and something where people are gonna feel like they can grind, you know, and they're gonna play. There's a lot of games coming out. I know I've been playing Evaverse a lot. We got some scholarships going in Evaverse, and these guys are, you know, they're making money because I'm paying out. It's not so much that there's earning in the game yet. I'm taking a bit of a risk here, a bit of a gamble here, paying them out. And it just seems like, you know, the Axie crowd is a little demoralized here with the reduction of SLP. Now, we want to bring that back, though, because Axie Infinity, in my opinion, I don't think it's going anywhere. I think Axie Infinity is still going to be one of the top pickup games. You pick up your phone, you know, it's a mobile game. You pick it up, you hop in for a few quick battles. You know, you grind it for a couple hours a day, and you make a significant income. Land play is going to come out. They could have rewards in that. And esports, this is where I really think that Axie Infinity is headed, towards esports. You turn on the TV, you're watching a tournament. You're watching an Axie Infinity tournament. Big prize pools. You know, one of my videos, I brought up the prize pool for, I don't know, I forget what game it was. Somebody had brought it up. I think it was Valuetainment. And they were talking about it, how, look at this guy timing it just right with the fish. With the fish. I don't know who this is. They're on my friends list. ... Who that? I think it's a friend from a while back, or they just changed their name. I'm surprised no rice there. Did they have rice? I guess they're just giving up. They're like, you know what, that Aqua's got me. So yeah, esports, I think in Axie Infinity going to be the big thing. You're going to sit down, you're going to watch. There's going to be like tournaments. There's going to be guilds battling in big tournaments, big prize pools. So yeah, about the Valuetainment, it was like $18 million for first place or something crazy, or 8 million or 50 million total. I don't know, millions. We're talking millions of dollars. So that's what I predict coming to Axie Infinity. Esports, I think that will be the next big thing for Axie. I also think there's room for Evaverse to get into esports as well, with how competitive the hoverboard racing is there. When the shooter comes out, when the turtle racing comes out, they can also be highly competitive. And that's going to be the next leg up, I think, is going to be the esports in these games. But I'm just sensing a lot of, you know, like I said, demoralization. Everybody's a little demoralized here. Depressed. Axie depression. Like Infinite Insanity said, we're going to get through this. Axie depression arc. once the devs start implementing new features. And there it is, you know, new features. So we're gonna have the level ups, we're gonna have the evolutions where you're gonna be able to take your body parts here, sticky goo, level it up. It's gonna change the look of the part of the Axie, as well as change the functionality, the ability. So it's going to be like a skill tree in World of Warcraft, you know, where you pick whatever, I forget, it's been a while, but you pick a certain skill, sticky goo for example, and since it has that part, you're able to like branch out. You're able to put points into this side or this side, and each one is different. Now it's going to cost SLP to do that, and then when you want to change it, right, you'll be able to wipe your stats clean and do it again, change it differently. It's going to cost SLP for that. So SLP definitely has the chance to just keep going back up and rest at about 10 cents, I say. So we did make some changes in our scholarship program, where we previously had it where it was 130 SLP a day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, we cut that in half, dude. Actually, less than half. Half would be 65. We're making it 60 SLP per day for our scholars now. And that's just the way it has to be. You know, of course, you might get 50 SLP per day. You might get 40 SLP per day. We're going to have to work it out. We're just going to have to see how it goes. But the reduction of SLP on the market, the reduction of bots being able to farm SLP is definitely going to have a positive impact on the price of SLP. You already see that it tripled in price here. So if you would have bought it beforehand, I mean, now 3 times up on your money. Some people also, I heard, might be saving their SLP for the evolutions and being able to upgrade their Axies through the skill trees. You know, that's cool too. I think that's a wise decision too. An access token. You know, the leaderboards here in Axie Infinity. All right, people have different colors now. That's really cool. How do you change your name? How do you change your name now? How do you get colors up in this bitch? That's tight. I like that. So people can have different colors on the leaderboard here. Your names could be in different colors. It's kind of cool. I'll have to look that up. So the leaderboard now, yeah, the reward in 38 days. First place is going to get 203,000 access token. Is that for real, dude? Top 1 gets that much? That seems like a lot. Real? It seems like a fucking lot, dude. So first place. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, yo, there's no way though, right? Is that for real? That's like over $1 million. First place gets 203,000. Nah, dude. It's $13 million. Is first place in Axie getting $13 million, dude? For real? I mean, that makes the game totally worth playable right there. Grind the fuck out. Grind the fuck out. There ain't no way though. Is that fucking real, dog? I need some confirmation on that. So top 150,000 to 300,000 get 288 access token, which is still $18,000. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Oh, you know what it is? See, I don't know why Axie does this. This is what they do. These are like micro fucking tokens or some shit. Why don't you just do it the whole shit? They try to confuse the shit out of you. These are 203 what? Micro fucking tokens, right? Come on now. What the fuck? Just make it a whole access. Why y'all gotta fucking break it down and make it seem like it's more? So it's fucking micro tokens, 288, probably turns into 28. You get 28. So for this one, you probably get 203 for first place, if I had to guess. I mean, it's still 13 grand. Still $13,000 in what, 2 months? It's still pretty good. It's still like a full-time job. But yeah, right? Like, that's confusing. They want everyone to think it's more by making these micro fucking things. They did that with all the tokens that they had, the old school tokens that were on the platform. I never liked that. It's confusing. Why y'all trying to confuse the shit out of me, Doug? Y'all confusing me with that shit. And confusing other people too, because you have conversions. Conversions. Mini access, micro access, right? Let's try to look that up. Micro access to access token conversion. Let's see what it is. I think it's 100 to 1. Micro mines? Fuck's a micro mine? Whatever. I think it's 100 to 1. But it could also be something like Evaverse is doing, where they have the in-game tickets that go to the badges that go to the Eva token, so that they can have a database token. But they can make the database token anything they want. Doesn't have to be a micro token. Whatever. I mean, it just is what it is. This is what these people are deciding to do, you know. I'm just a player. I'm just here taking part in the games, in the economies, trying to make money, making videos on this shit, trying to figure everything out, trying to make my thing work too, you know. What's my claimable? I got 679 SLP ready to claim. You know, they didn't do that with SLP. It's not micro. It's not 6,000 SLP here. It's 600, right? But with the access token, for some reason, they're making it seem more. That would be crazy if it was that much, but it's only 200, I think. Which, hey, about $13,000 for first place. It's pretty good. That's still pretty good. So I want to get the motivation up back in Axie Infinity. Raise it up, raise the bar back up in Axie. Possibly consolidate some of the scholars and say, look, you know, we're going to 40 energy teams. You know, this is how we're going to do it. So it's difficult to manage a lot of people as well. You know, like I say, back to Evaverse. You know, Evaverse is pulling their scholarship program out where it's automatic. It's automatic payout. It's automatic assignment. The scholar holds their own wallet. The manager doesn't have to make the username and password, make the Axie Infinity account, manually claim. Now, I'm sure there's tools in Axie that you can claim with, but it's just not built into the system. So whatever version is built into the system, the scholarship system. And is that I'm looking back too, trying to like learn on my history of these cryptocurrency, gaming, tokens, coins, NFTs, all this stuff, and saying, you know, was it wise? Is it wise? Is the right play to look for a cash flow business and scholarships, or is the right answer to accumulate and then sell once it reaches a certain point, a certain price point? Or is it both? You know, it's probably both. It's probably both. But I will say with Axie, where I was only interested in like the cash flow portion and being like, all right, we're gonna do cash flow here. We're gonna do cash flow. And the wave came and went. You know, the pump up came. The Axie pumped into the high heavens. Every Axie was like 0.3 floor Axie. Crazy, right? Everybody was in this bitch going crazy. And you know, the wave washed out. Because now you go to the marketplace in Axie, and what's the floor? 0.01? 0.01, yeah. So now these are crappy Axies pretty much, but still. You went from, I mean, dude, even the crappy Axies were going for this. So like 0.3 divided by 0.01. 30x. I mean, you left the 30x on the table. Fuck. You left the 30x on the table, bro. Why you do that? So it's just hindsight, you know, looking back and just trying to learn and saying, okay, hey, we did good though. We still did good. Not even gonna front. We still did good. We did our thing. And now it's more to come, you know? Evolve, evolution, you keep going. Axie's not done. But new games are gonna come on the scene. What do you want from Axie now? You know, are you gonna keep the cash flow? Are you gonna sell right now? Why would you ever sell now? Now is a terrible time to sell. The game's under development. Big things are coming in 2022. Land, all types of stuff. They just reduced all the SLP, so they're still trying to make the game huge. You know, the creators of Axie Infinity are here to make Axie Infinity the best game. You know, this is like, they're trying to be like the Pokemon. So the land play is going to come out, and the land sale. There's going to be another land sale. Now that's going to be a little bit confusing too. The next land sale. Because the first land sale, you know, everything, the savannah was like 0.04, the forests were like 0.1, the Arctic was like 0.15 or 0.2. I forget. I was here when that was all going on. Actually, I came in, and then the Genesis plot was like 1 Ethereum, I think. I came in actually right when the land sale started, and the only plots left, I do believe, were the Arctic plots. The Arctic plots were the only plots left, and they were selling on the marketplace cheaper than their mint price. And I remember that. And the land went crazy. The land absolutely went crazy. And I think the land is holding value. How do I search for land? Here we go. Let's take a look at the land. Yeah, oh my gosh. The land is holding mega value here. I mean, these things were like 0.2. Now they're 4 Ethereum floor. So the land has held value. So now, what are they going to do when they have the next land sale? Because I think this is only half the map, or 25% of the map has been released. Something like that. There's still more quadrants of the Axie Infinity map to come out. What's going to happen then? How's that going to go down? People go crazy. People go absolutely nutty for land. So if you're out there looking into space and trying to figure out NFTs and things, land. You see NFT worlds went bonkers. I'm sure fucking Sand World or whatever it is. What's that shit? The Sandbox. That shit's probably high as fuck. I didn't look into that, but I was aware of that when it was still early-ish back in, I want to say 2020, 2021. Not sure exactly. But I just never hopped into it. And it could be late, right? Like, oh, now the land NFT market is flooded with stuff. So just trying to be here, talking about stuff and learning about stuff. That's one of the reasons why I actually make these videos and just talk this shit out. You know, I just talk my thoughts out. And being able to do this, I learn from shit. I'll be like, oh, that was embarrassing. Shouldn't have said that. Oh, I was right on that. Or, hey, look at that. I got, you know, there's things. That's learning, you know. It's kind of like teaching. When you're up there teaching things, you learn while you teach. It's kind of like writing too. When you write stuff down, you're learning as you read the words, you think the words through, you put the pen to the paper and you're writing or you're typing. That's all part of learning. As you express yourself and you do things and you combine them with actions, you can learn. You can fucking learn. So if you're just sitting around daydreaming and stuff, you know what they call that? That's called mental masturbation. Mental masturbation is when you just dream and you just think of things, but you never actually put things to work. You actually never take the next step and never take any sort of action. You just constantly think about things, and then after you're done mentally masturbating about how nice things would be, you just go back to your shitty life and go do your daily routine. A lot of people do that. That's probably the most common thing that people do. Well, the missing link, the next step after you mentally masturbate, you mentally think about things, is to actually do some shit. So you can start talking about it. You can start writing stuff down, writing about it. Then you could actually start doing stuff about it, buying stuff, jumping into something, trying stuff, exercising, whatever it is that you're trying to do. You start doing it. Then you fuck up. Then you fail. You make tons of mistakes and you're like, shit. You look back, you gain experience, and then you look back, hindsight, and you're like, man, if I would have just did this and that, I'd have been fucking rich. Right? That's what you do. So then there's more progress in your life. Then you look at your mistakes and you're like, okay, I'm still moving forward. Life's still going on. Let me look back at what I did and pull on that information. And now in this new opportunity that I have, I'm going to try to do things a little bit different based on what I learned in the past. And that's how you succeed. So there you go. And I'm saying all this before I'm successful. But what is successful, right? You know, that's all on your own terms. But in my eyes, before I hit where I want to hit. So it's still the unknown for me as well. But I'm doing the progress. I'm walking the path that I'm preaching. You know, I'm saying this shit as I'm doing this shit. And then when it all works out, you know, everyone's going to say, oh, it's easy for you. You made it. You did it. Right. But then at least I'll be able to point back and be like, bitch, take your salty bitch ass self back to my fucking videos from whenever and humble your bitch ass and shut the fuck up and stop complaining. Stop acting like a victim. Stop acting like everybody else has it easier than you and you got it the hardest motherfucking way out of anybody else because you look a certain way, you talk a certain way, you dress a certain way, you shit a certain way. You know, shut the fuck up. Stop making excuses for yourself, letting yourself off the hook, and skirting responsibility. Like you're just like, oh, responsibility? No, that ain't my responsibility. That motherfucker did it. They're the reason I can't succeed or do what I want to do. It's all those motherfuckers. They need to change before I can change. That's like politics, you know. That's what then the politics hop in and they say, you know what? You immature, irresponsible piece of shit, dude. You're right. I'll be the one to save you. You're fucking right. You irresponsible douchebag. I'll fix all your problems. Put me in power. And then the politicians get rich and they, you know, they're faking you. They're fucking pimping your bitch ass because you're so weak and dumb that you're looking for a hero. You're looking for a hero, but actually you're the hero. You gotta look in the mirror. Nobody gives a fuck about you. You're gonna have to handle your business and do whatever it is that you want to do. You know, success is defined by the individual, and you can make it happen. But when you rely on other people, that's when people are going to take advantage of you. And then you're going to be like, fuck, that motherfucker didn't do it. Fuck him. Then you're going to, what are you going to do? You're going to learn, hopefully, and do it on your own. Or you're going to look for somebody else to fix your problems and be like, well, I just need a new husband. That old husband was a dirtbag cheater. I just need a new man. Right? No, you don't need shit. You need yourself. That's what you need. You need to figure it out. Then once you become strong, independent, and reasonable too, there's a balance to all this. Then you can attract somebody, and then you'll start emanating greatness to attract greatness, you know, abundance. That's what I'm experiencing right now. Abundance attracts abundance. You know, when you start to have abundance, more fucking abundance comes. Isn't that crazy, right? That's some crazy ass shit. Greatness attracts greatness. Good shit attracts good shit. So once you start making it, you start getting more and more shit. Kind of like the rich become richer, you know? Which is true. Rich do become richer because you have things that you could leverage. You're learning as you go. You're building. You're building your way up. And of course, there's all types of roadblocks and things in the way. It's so deep, you know, there's so many little things, but don't get caught on the little things and focusing on the little things. Sometimes you just got to do. And that's what I do with this channel too. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing, but I'm fucking doing. That's it. And I've maneuvered my way through it all, and I'm still going, right? Because I'm not successful. What am I, right? Nothing. I'm nothing right here. But I'm about to be something. And what my success is not fame. You know, I don't want fame and attention. I just want to chill. I just want some land, some property, some fucking money to just be able to do whatever I want to do. I don't need to fucking rely on other people for an income. I got my own income streams where I'm not fucking around. I don't care. I got Bitcoin, dude. I got the ultimate fuck you money. So you don't like what I say, fuck you. Hey, I don't like what you say. Well, I'm not gonna try to silence you or nothing. You know, just go on your fucking way, bro. You know, I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't fucking with you. If you all caught in your feelings and taking offense, okay, get the fuck over it, bitch. But that's what a lot of people are these days. Everybody getting caught up, hurt feelings. You're a big meanie. Yeah, okay. You know, some people are mean, right? Whatever. It is what it is. You're going to have to deal with mean people. Fuck. I think you're mean too. You know, that's the thing. Who's the fucking arbiter? Who's the judge? Who's the one that's like, well, this is mean, but this is not mean. You can say this word, but you can't say that word. Like, where the fuck did cuss words come from? You know, fuck. Okay, what? I can't say that in school? I can't say fuck? Why? Can I say frick? Frack? Back? Folk? I mean, what? Why fuck? Why? You know, so it's just humans. This is what we do to ourselves. We create these boundaries and these stupid ass rules because we have a lot of I don't know, right? I don't fucking know. That's some deep shit. I gotta have to look into that and figure that shit out. But will I? You know, I don't know. As I go, humans and psychology and stuff like that is certainly extremely interesting to me. I definitely like to fucking look into that stuff. And that helps me actually make choices in life. Is game theory. Predicting. So I also look back onto my past and say how I fucked up, but I also look to the future and predict, or try to predict a little bit, what people are going to do. If this, then that. How is this shit going to unfold? You know, what are these people going to do? That's hard as shit to do. But if you understand humans and, you know, just incentives, then you could probably think that people are gonna do some things based on what they're incentivized to do. This is how, you know, the government's one of the ways the governments influence the people and get the people to do what they want them to do. They have unlimited money. They can digitally create any currency in unlimited amounts. So all they do is just make these programs and say, hey, population, you guys farm corn, right? We want you to farm corn. If you guys do that, if you farm corn, we'll give you guys money. in whatever ways, you know, just fill out this form. We'll give you a percentage of what you spend. We'll give you a bonus. They did it in 2008 with the first time home buyer. They were like, look, we want motherfuckers to go in debt and buy houses. So what they do, they're like, yo, if y'all motherfuckers buy a house, we're gonna give you $8,000. So that's what they do. They influence motherfuckers. Isn't that crazy? What? Okay, critiquer. Who does? Oh, fuck your shit. Do your shit. All right, anyway. Wife's talking shit now. Talking shit. So yeah, that's just crazy. I think about that type of stuff. How people influence other people and just natural things in the world and society that will influence people. It just helps you make decisions. So hey, we went off on a little bit of a rant there. You know, this was an Axie Infinity themed video. Basically just wanted to say, you know, Axie's not done. Don't give up on Axie. My Axie team, Axie's not done. You know, when things are down, when things look bleak, you know, that's the time. If you believe in something, if you think it's a good game, you like the Axies, things like that. When things are down, that's when you stay the course. That's when you keep grinding. Like I said, like I was talking about when SLP was down, it was less than a penny. Like, dude, buy this shit. Well, you would have tripled. You would have tripled your funds. Now everybody's like, oh, I want SLP. Like now everybody's going crazy for SLP, but not necessarily the time to buy it. Even though I do think it'll probably double again or triple up to 10 cents. But now certainly the time to earn it. Now certainly the time to play Axie Infinity, earn SLP, because the price is going up. So earn it, even though you're earning less, it should hopefully equate to a similar dollar amount since the price is going up. You might not have as much individual SLP, but the price has tripled. So if you're getting half the amount of SLP, well, you're earning still 3 times as much per SLP. So even though you're getting half, you're still coming out on the winning side. All right, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all for watching. Later.